Hello again. In the last presentation, I discussed opportunities for improving access to the Greenway and developing a major transit hub in Markham Centre. In the next few slides, I will explore opportunities for developing great neighbourhoods and great public spaces and buildings. Markham Centre covers a very large area. To walk from one end to the other would take a few hours. But as you can see from this map, the larger Markham Centre area is naturally divided into neighbourhoods, or precincts. It's divided by the Greenway, major arterial roads, and the rail line. Each neighbourhood has the potential to develop its own distinct character, with a full range of services that would make it a complete community. We see these self-sustaining neighbourhoods connected to a larger whole, linked by features like the Greenway. We also see an opportunity to create a strong downtown focal point with a concentration of downtown functions focused on the GO Station Mobility Hub and the area west of there. This image of Celebration Square in Mississauga, with people celebrating the Raptors' march to the NBA championship last year, is a good example of the type of public facility that could reinforce a focal point for the downtown. A civic square like this could be the centerpiece of the downtown area in Markham. Like Celebration Square, such a space in Markham Centre could be heavily programmed to serve as the meeting place for the whole city. In Mississauga and other cities, such a civic square is co-located with the civic center and a central library. To date, public uses have happened at the edges of Markham Centre, such uses as the Markham Civic Centre, the Markham Pan Am Centre, the YMCA, the Bill Crothers Secondary School. You can see this from the map. We think there's an opportunity to move public uses into the core area, which will be best served by public transit, in order to function as a major activity set of anchors. A new Markham Civic Centre, a cultural performance space, a central library, a city square. Local community facilities will also need to be provided for each community. But in the downtown core, we believe that there is an opportunity to create amenities that serve the local community while still becoming the focal point for the city as a whole. This is an image of Canoe Landing Centre in Toronto. It's a good example of how community facilities can be incorporated into a high-density urban neighborhood. In this community, Catholic and public schools and a community center are integrated with residential uses next to a public park. Here's another example of a public facility, the Calgary Public Library, with a citywide draw reinforcing the downtown as a focal point for the entire Calgarian community. Note how the building and transit fit together. The Daniel Spectrum in Regent Park, Toronto is an example of how arts and culture can be used to foster an urban environment and attract people to a community, especially youth. In the last few slides, I've talked about opportunities to build self-sustaining communities in Markham Centre and to create a focal point for a great downtown using examples from other places as inspiration. In the next presentation, I will talk about how we can create a great public realm and public art. Thank you.